The next bill on the calendar for the day is House File 3160. The clerk will report the bill.
House File number 3160, number 8 on the calendar for the day, an act relating to game and fish.
I recognize the member from Cass, Representative Anderson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Bill number 3160 is a bill that just modifies the night vision possession restrictions. And Mr. Speaker, I believe that there's an amendment at the desk.
There is an amendment at the desk. The clerk will report the amendment.
Anderson M. moves to amend House File number 3160, and the amendment is coded DE1.
Recognize the member from Cass, Representative Anderson, to introduce your amendment.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. What this amendment does, it's a delete all, and we had a lot of extra language in the original bill. We thought we'd take it down to basically adding 2 lines on the end. And the amendment, which will become the full part of this bill, just allows the manufacturers of ammunition, and in Minnesota, one of the biggest ones here is federal ammunition up in Anoka, and it allows the manufacturers to use night vision goggles as well as thermal imaging out in the field when they are testing ammo. And some of the ammo that they are testing is military-grade ammo. So it's not like the manufacturers are out there using this for hunting. They're using it just for their own testing purposes.
Discussion on the DE amendment. Seeing no discussion, all those in favor of adoption of the DE1 amendment signify by saying aye. Those opposed, no. The motion prevails and the amendment is adopted. There are no further amendments at the desk. The clerk will give the bill its third reading.
Third reading, House File number 3160, as amended.
Third reading. Further discussion on the bill as amended. The member from Nicollet, Representative Johnson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Will the author yield?
He will yield. Representative Johnson.
Yeah, I'm wondering, would this allow just a regular person to use the equipment to do target shooting in the evening or at night?
Representative Anderson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and Representative Johnson. No, all this amendment does is allows the manufacturers to use this for testing. And the reason for this right now is that they are currently having to go over to Wisconsin, because for them to have this equipment in possession, it is illegal. So for any other purpose, according to this bill, it's still prohibited.
Any further discussion on the bill as amended? Representative Anzels.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, the amendment that was just put on this bill is a very adequate and necessary correction to the original language. This amendment outlines clearly what the intent of the legislation is, and I certainly urge a green vote.
Seeing no further discussion, the clerk will take the roll on the bill. The clerk will close the roll. There being 124 ayes and 2 nays, the bill is passed as amended and its title agreed to.